hello. We are here. Yes. We are here online, me and Billy Girl. She just woke up. And we have a special guest coming, our beautiful friend and mentor, Lisa. So let's just get her on. Super excited to have her on this morning. Let's go. There we go. Hello. Hi. There we go. Amazing.
Oh, hello. Turn my camera around. Yes. Hello. You don't want to look at my bathroom. Hi.
Hello.
Hello, Billy.
We just woke up.
Good girl. Oh, she's waving.
Yeah, we've been teaching her to wave, actually.
Oh, that's so good. Hi. That's beautiful.
Oh my gosh, so excited to have you on with your beautiful bubba.
Thank you so much for having me.
So excited. So let's get into it. So for those that are watching, feel free to ask any questions in the comments or hashtag replay in the comments as well. But my first question, tell us a little bit about your life before you hopped into this online business opportunity.
Yes, for sure. So I come from a background of being a nurse. She's so cute. A nurse and a midwife, right? So I love babies, yeah. And this is it. Like I became a nurse and a midwife because I wanted to make a difference in people's lives. I wanted to, be in that like helping servant role, I guess. But when I became a mum, this is baby number 4.
Yeah, I was about to say, I was like, I didn't even introduce you. I'm so sorry. I just know you because you're my girlfriend and my friend. And I'm like, oh yeah. So everyone that's watching, this is beautiful Lisa. And she actually lives in Port Macquarie. So she is 3 hours north of me in Newcastle. And she's a mama of 4 beautiful boys and has a husband, Cliff, who is a carpenter. And I'll let you finish introducing yourself.
No worries. All good. So yes, and when I became a mum, I found myself being away from our babies. When I found this business, we had 2 young boys. I'd just been on maternity leave, and this is it. Like I was looking down the barrel of having to go back to work, and well, at least full time, and that wasn't sitting right with me. I became a mum because I wanted to be a present parent, and so that's when I opened my mind, I opened my eyes to what was available. I was seeing kids making millions and billions of dollars on YouTube and things like that. And I thought to myself, why can't I, tap into that, even just if it's a little bit, So, that was it. I'd never done anything online before. I'd never even done anything like network marketing or anything like that before. I'd only ever been a nurse and a midwife. So
that's still an incredible job, especially coming from a nurturing point of view. But yes, big burnout, and I can understand that being myself a teacher. So since coming into the space, what was your real line in the sand moment, and what were the changes happened since before, what your life looked like and to what it looks like now?
Yeah, well, so much has changed, that's for sure. So when I got started, that was 5 years ago now. And, even though it was so scary, I was skeptical, all the things, right? Like I said, I'd never done anything like it before, so I didn't know really, what I was diving into, but I saw the potential. And so, so much has changed. So I was able to replace my income as a nurse and midwife within 12 months of being in this space, which opened up so much choice, right? Freedom and choice. And then went on to replace my husband's income within the months after that. And that's when we were able to say, actually, we love to travel. So let's go traveling. Let's go show our children, the country and the world. And so we set off, and we traveled Australia for 2 years, in fact, and came home, to have this, Oh, we had another baby. We had 3. We had our 3rd son. We fell pregnant on the road. We had River when we fell pregnant up in Cape York. Actually, came home to birth him, and do the baby bubble thing, and then head off again. And but this is it, right? Like what has come from now mine's been a wiggle worm. Being in a space like this, right? This is it. We get to choose to design our days, and exactly
Absolutely.
like be, do, and have whatever it is that we please, right? Um, yeah. I can't remember what else you asked in the question
Oh,
because I'm getting distracted.
no, changes in midnight. You just said,
I'm
you get to travel when
mum
you.
brain.
No, absolutely. No,
Yeah,
you answered the question. Amazing. Like you talked
amazing.
about your changes and your impact. What would be one of your
Absolutely. Yeah.
proudest achievements, would you say?
Oh, oh, so much, right? Like all of like I've just explained. I think again, what comes with a business model like ours, we're in high tech and affiliate marketing, which means a very high income potential. Okay. And there's so much more than just income, that comes with a business model like this. We talked about it. Tash and I had a conversation earlier, like the community, like
Yes.
being able to surround ourselves with like-minded, go-getters, open-minded people, positive, gratitude-focused, like people that gets to be life-changing on its own. The
Literally.
company that we choose to affiliate with, the products that they produce are literally life changing on their own.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just getting a
Literally.
phone call. Let's get rid of that for a second.
I love that. I love
Don't you know I'm going live? Come on.
that.
um, and what else was I saying? But I mean, the biggest thing for us has been like, for one example, when we took our children to Japan last year for 30
Yes.
days, for a
I
month.
was there with you.
And you were there, that's right. We met up with you in Japan and we took our children to Disneyland. We took our kids to Universal Studios. We explored Tokyo and Okinawa and Kyoto, like all these amazing places. Osaka, it was so amazing. But during that time that we were there, we created more than what I used to earn in a whole year. We created in 30 days. So we put in our pockets about $68,000, right?
Yeah.
Just for
Amazing.
allowing, again, and just to, be for clarity, like I said, we've been in this space for 5 years now. We built the foundations, but this is it, like people can get to this point of creating these multiple 5-figure income months from anywhere in the world whilst we're being present with whatever it is that lights us up in life.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely.
this is the potential, so that was a huge milestone, and
I know.
many
I remember
others.
you like telling
Yeah,
me, and I was just so blown. And it just goes to show
yeah,
like what is possible when you
yeah,
do the steps, right? And so
yeah.
that kind of leads to my last question, and that is like, what piece of advice would you offer to your past selves just starting out, or to someone
Mm,
sitting on the fence right now that's going like, is this for me? Should I
yeah,
just reach out? Yeah, like what would
yeah.
you suggest?
Just just become fully informed, right? Because like I said, I was so skeptical in the beginning. I was scared, it was something so out of my comfort zone. But when I became fully informed, when I came through the learning process, when I watched the masterclass, when I came through and jumped on the phone with somebody else who was already in this space and I asked my questions, I decided that I just had to give it a go because I
Yeah.
saw the potential, And so that's the thing. Just become fully informed, get your facts, right? Ask the questions because there's so much misinformation out there about, what this business model is and, best thing you can do is just get the facts, and then the ball's in your court, right? You literally
Yeah.
have nothing to lose by becoming fully informed, like by getting your questions answered. So yeah.
Absolutely. Thank you so
Mm,
much for sharing.
that's
And
okay.
hey, Kate, hey. Um yeah, it absolutely does. It literally just gets to become informed because what you don't know, and what you
Yeah.
do has the power to change your life. And if it's not for you, like what have you got to lose? Then just come
Mhm.
in, getting informed, learning about what this could possibly be,
Yeah.
and seeing then if like this opens doors. Oh my goodness, Billy.
The baby wrestling.
I know. I'm like, we're at this age where she just started running a marathon on
Yeah,
crawling.
yeah.
I found her in the garage this morning after I went to
Oh
the
my gosh.
bathroom. I was
Oh
like,
my
oh
gosh.
my gosh, how did you get there so quick?
Oh man,
Yeah.
we're so excited when they start crawling and moving, but then it's like, like
And she
she's
even knows
been
it. She's
real.
like, yeah, I'm on a mission, don't you?
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So Yeah, I mean this business model, honestly, yeah, gets to be so life changing. Like one, and like I could just talk and talk and talk, but the cost of living these days, you know, like we need extra income streams for one, and why not
Absolutely.
make it one? Like, yeah, why not make it one that you can be earning an income from home? This is why I initially got started because I wanted to be, even if it was like an extra $300 a week, you know, I was still like happy for that. It would just allow me to drop a shift, you know, as a nurse and a midwife. Um, but
And
then, yeah,
And that
okay.
was exactly the same reason I wanted to, was to
Yeah.
know that we wanted to have our beautiful baby, like we wanted to
Yeah.
expand our family. And it was like, how does that work in today's economy? And, you know, I
Yes.
wanted to be at home. I wanted to find something that if I did, you know, end up having to go back to teaching, like, how do I work this around all of the priorities
Yeah.
that are in my life? And that's
Yeah.
what's been amazing. I've literally built this business just like you did.
Mm.
Um, in the pockets of my time around
Yeah.
all of the obligations that we have in our life. And that's how
Exactly.
easy it gets to be. It doesn't need to be this perfect. It just needs to be messy action that you
Yeah.
take. And it starts with getting
Yeah.
informed. So
That's
thank you
nice.
so much for sharing.
That's
If there's
okay.
anything else that you want to share,
No.
but
I mean,
amazing.
there's a
Thank you.
lot.
Yeah,
We
I
can
know.
just talk and talk.
I know. Every time we get together,
Of
it's like
course.
this. And we're like, oh
Yeah.
no, stop.
That's the way it is. You'll have to just come in and check it all out and see, you know, see what we're, you know, yeah. Pick up on the energy, right? Come and check
Yes,
it out.
absolutely.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
right. Thank you so much for your time.
No worries.
And have a good day, my beautiful lady.
Yeah, you too. Thank
Love.
you. Bye.
Bye.